Let's keep this winning streak going. About to tear the roof off.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the end. Well, Grant, we're deep into the season now. For teams who will miss the playoffs, where are their heads at, you think?
Well, B.A., first of all, it's a chance for some of the others to show out. Their focus should be on finishing strong, and realistically, you start planning for the offseason. But there are still games left to play.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Jimmy Butler out there with Green. Then it's Moses Moody. Then it's MP. And it's Curry in it to one. Now here's MP. Yep, count it. Well, with award season just around the corner, MP looks like the favorite to win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, he came out and proved that he belonged in this league. This kid has got maturity beyond his years and is certainly deserving of the honor. I think he's a lock for it at this point.
Well, LaMelo ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
Back to Butler. Pass to MP. The shake. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
The Hornets are in the midst of a playoff drought. Their last appearance was 2015, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., that's the longest active streak in the league, not something you love to be associated with. And listen, like other organizations, they've hit on some draft picks, they've missed on some draft picks. A lot of the problem has been injuries that have plagued this organization.
Now here's MP. Can't cash in the 10-footer.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
To the paint. Miller outside, from outside the arc. Rebounded by Green.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
You see on that drive right there, that's just burst from MP.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Ball looks over the floor. Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. Down low from 6 feet away. And Miller the bucket on the assist by Ball.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
And that one drops. MP's got 8.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Curry against Ball. Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Miles Bridges up in the air above the rim. That is a show. Look out below.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Miles Bridges.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers played some superb basketball. He contributed 31 points and also helped on the glass, hauling in 3 boards. He seemed to be everywhere out there, doing whatever he could to help his team. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. He hasn't even grown into his body yet.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Back to MP. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
This guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Charlotte calls timeout. A bit of a tweener, but Miles Bridges finds ways to show up in the box score doors.
Well, you know he's looking to score, Brian, first and foremost. Easy to set up as he can attack from virtually anywhere. No matter what, you know that Bridges is going to get you some buckets.
A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Yusuf Nurkic. Called by Charlotte. Victory eluded them the last time they faced the Warriors.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
Nurkic finds Ball.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Warriors.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Well, Doris, one thing about LaMelo Ball, Not many true point guards walking around at 6'7".
BA, the length of a forward and yet one of the most prolific playmakers in the game today. That gives a coach a lot of versatility and options with one individual player.
On the floor for the Warriors. MP is out there with Brandon Podziemski. Then there's Butler, then it's Green, and it's Moody in at the small forward position. Stolen by Ball. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Golden State. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9, looking for their 13th win in a row.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Back to Butler. MP looking around. Shoots from the baseline. That one's off. Shooting 7 for 10 now.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Out left to the wing. Now here's Ball, defended by Podziemski, and Ball gets it to go. Now it's a 5-point Charlotte lead. Pass to MP. MP drives in, and a great assist by Butler as that one goes. MP's got 16 points.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
To the left wing. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Now here's MP. He's got 16. Pass to Podziemski.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. From deep, MP. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
There's Ball with a 3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Ball with a steal. On the wing, Green. Still no points. Here's Knox. Rebounded by Butler. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Back to MP. 1:16 left in the first half of basketball. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
A big group substitution here. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Hornets. They're up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Golden State Warriors. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yet tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Mark Williams out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Okogie in at the 3. That's the Hornets 5. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Here's MP. Down low, MP drops it in.
What a quality possession. MP cashing in down low.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. The lead is 2. Pass to Bridges. Ball outside. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Back to MP. Stolen by Miller. Driving inside. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Simply cannot throw up that weak stuff around Draymond Green. You'll hear about it. He will relish the opportunity to send it back.
Here's Curry. That one's good. This game is all even. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Here's Okogie. He's covered by Curry. Okogie, the pass to Miller. Off the mark there with a 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Back to Butler. Pass to MP. Clock at 6. High post Green. MP outside for the lead. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the inside. Here's Williams. Okogie on the wing. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And he's checked in for Okogie. And some change.
Substitution on the court.
20 seconds left in the third. Here's Smith. Pass to Krejci. Outside man. Lets the 3 fly. Fires in the triple. 12 points for him. Kuminga, the pass to MP with 1 on the clock. MP gets it to go through contact.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Warriors ahead, leading by. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. MP is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Hield in at the 3, the small forward. MP outside. Ball with the rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Smith, it's good. And the assist that time from Ball. And the Hornets lead by 1.
Yeah, great idea there. He set Smith up and let him knock him down.
Pass to MP. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Basket counts. MP's got 25 points in the game.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Ball against MP. Over MP. Ball no good. And the Warriors shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Pass to Heel. Back to MP. There's the three. Oh, MP buries the triple.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Hornets trail by 4. And here's man. Smith outside. The three from Ball. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Now Kuminga. Outside Curry. Back to MP. Healed on the wing. Pass to MP. Unloads from 13. And again, it's Golden State.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Timeout called, Hornets.
Get loud and make some noise for your Charlotte Dancer.
Moody's checked in for Heel. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Hornets was getting across in their huddle. And coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. PA?
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Wow, you see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo Ball. Makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it.
Here's MP. To the middle. Ball with a steal. Here's the break. Here's Miller. Doesn't go that time. Green with the defensive effort. The Warriors lead by 4. Inside. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. MP fast up the floor.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
The three from Ball. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look. Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Now Ball. There's a minute 59 left to play in the fourth. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
MP outside. Pass to Kuminga. Right side Curry. 6 on the shot clock.
When you see a young player with a level of physicality, MP doing work on the inside.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Outside Podziemski. MP outside. Pass to Green. Oh! Green dropping the hammer!
I mean, just a string of terrific shots. I mean, this team is on fire.
Ball against MP. And Ball throws it down.
LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
Here's MP. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 34 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for two, LaMelo Ball.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Warriors. And so Ball nails both of them.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
Here's Podziemski on the take. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Warriors lead by 8.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
There's the drive. That one goes. Count it. MP's got 36 points.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Outside Butler. Takes the 3. And MP good for 3. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you later.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.
NYC, baby. The stars are out. Say what's up to Spike for me.